Welcome back, travelers. As always, we are the Improfessionals here to immortalize these stories and characters and hopefully entertain along the way. I'm Joseph, the DM for this campaign, Conflicts of Interest, and we are continuing once again today. Once again, without Kavan's new character, hopefully we will get to meet them today. Also, just to get this out of the way, at the time of recording this, we have all just seen the Dungeons&Dragons movie. Kavan was the only one who wasn't with us, which is ironic because his character is the one that's dead, but that's because he lives far away. So if we make references out of nowhere to that movie, you know, in this episode, it's probably because we literally just watched it. So, that being said, over the past few sessions, things have been tense. The party traveled towards the barbarian lands, encountered more of the Drogsha as well as Arthur, Shaman's brother, who explained his reasoning behind his actions. Cabal Rotnuk showed up, the deadly war chief of the Rotnuk tribe, and while the party did convince him to back off and fight them at a later date, he decided to give them motivation by killing our beloved halfling Peregrine. The party continue to the barbarian lands, but they have already encountered an abundance of creatures, and an assassin by the name of Talon, who is after Nura. Though Nura did discover more about the Storm Heralds, and is currently headed towards the plateaus in the barbarian lands, hoping to find something. He's not sure what yet, but he thinks he's going the right direction. Now, I need all three of you to roll perception.
God,
please.
Damn it.
Okay. With a 26, as the group is traveling, it's about, I'd say, midday at this point, or like late evening. All of you are trying to keep an eye out for any further disruptions to your travel. Nura, Tarman, you're keeping a close eye out. John is doing the same. But Shaman, you are able to take notice of something in the distance. You see, in the distance, kind of miraged by the heat against the earth, what appears to be two large reptilian creatures. And on the back of them seem to be a handful of more reptilian creatures, more humanoid reptilian creatures.
Hey guys, why are lizards riding other lizards?
Oh, you see, what?
She points over to the lizards riding the other lizards.
Yeah, so about 120 feet, maybe 200 feet, actually. Probably, it's not quite near you yet. You see Nura and Tarman, a bit more, aware of the world. There are some large reptiles, and on the backs of these reptiles and kind of hanging off the sides with weaponry is what appears to be a few lizard folk.
Oh, lizard folk. Oh,
lizard on lizard!
I don't think they're the friendly kind of lizard folk.
Oh, no, they're not. We are going to stealth now.
Nura has
like to roll stealth.
Go ahead. Nura has made that decision. If everyone wants to follow suit, let's go ahead.
24.
23.
Oh, wow.
No, we got
14. Wow.
Then you're the rogue.
I know. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's like the rogue rolled a 14. It's okay. John only rolled a 10, so.
Oh boy.
Of course, Shaman. It's the humans. They're slowing us down.
With a 10 and a 14, let me roll for the scouts here.
Not one, please.
Do any of you speak the lizard folk language?
I speak Draconic, but not lizard folk.
Let's see. Let me look here in my notes. Let's see. Common, all right. Giant, of course, and oh yes, halfling. So no.
Great.
No.
I didn't think so.
Do they speak Draconic? Do they speak Draconic?
No, they do not.
Come on.
Or do
Can
they?
we resurrect you as a ghost?
I don't think they do. Actually, if they do, then one of you will know what the fuck they're saying. Let me, because I don't think they do. I think they have their own language, but might as well check before I'm
Let's
wrong.
see.
Oh no! Actually, you're right. They speak Draconic.
Yay! Way to go!
So, Shaman, you, out of everyone here, everyone else just hears, Shaman, you hear, travelers, give me their bones.
They want our bones!
Could you not scream that for them to hear?
Well, they see,
No, I didn't
they
see
see,
that.
they see two of you.
As Tormund sees them.
Yeah, and you see these two large reptiles that they're on the back of just turn and just literally galloping towards your direction.
With that, Tormund's gonna grab
Can I-
John. I'm gonna activate my coat of haste,
Can I
and
put a
I'm
wall of
gonna
fire?
run.
Okay, hang on.
I have to run into the fire or at least go around it.
You did, Maddie, what?
Can I put a wall of fire so they have to go through it or around
Maddie,
it?
you don't have that spell.
Fuck you.
I would like to cast Fireball.
Well, with haste, you've grabbed John and you've begun to run. You take 9 damage as you're running. A bone spear flies past you and kind of catches you on the shoulder.
All right,
So
putting that in.
So while you're dragging John along with you, they're not keeping full pace, but they aren't far behind you, and they are getting closer. I will say, Nura and Shaman, now, these two large reptiles with these lizard folk on the back begin to pass both of you. Is there anything you want to do?
Yes, I would. I'd like to
I'm
roll
gonna jump on top of one of them.
Okay, Nura first.
I'd like to roll athletics. As I jump out of the sand, I would like to physically knock this giant lizard into the other lizard.
Okay, roll athletics, and Shaman, roll acrobatics, because you want to jump on the back of one of these. No.
How many are there?
Maddie,
27.
roll your acrobatics.
21.
Okay, you're gonna have to make a con save for our big lizard friend. And so Nura, you kind of tackle this lizard folk. Oh, this reptile that they're riding on the back of. It does slow down and kind of comes to a stop, but you didn't charge it with enough force, unfortunately.
Oh, 27? Jesus.
Yeah, no, it rolled a natural 20. I was gonna have it damage him, but I decided against it. So yeah, you charge it, you hit it, and you do get it to stop. You get its attention. Meanwhile, Shaman, you jump out of the brush and land on the back of this reptile as one of the lizard folks just turns around. Who the fuck are you?
And just knock them off.
Yeah, you could roll, I guess a contesting strength if you want.
Why did you have to do strength?
Because you're trying to knock them off.
Can I not blast them off with fire?
You could cast Burning Hands if you want to use your
I'm gonna
keeper.
cast Burning Hands to get him off. Like, knock him off.
Okay, well, so he'll have to try to make the dex save. Okay, he got a 14, so he's gonna fail that. So roll the damage.
7.
So you blast this lizard folk as it just goes flying off the back of this thing. You also burn the lizard that you're on in response, and it is gonna...
In Draconic, I'm going to yell, "My lizard now!"
There's another one on the back of this thing.
There is?
Yes, I said there were multiple on each of them. However,
Well, I'm
there
still Draconic.
is one off now, and Nura, you are now face to face. Well, not exactly face to face, but the other one has turned and faced you, and the two lizard folk that were on its back look at the running people and get off, focusing on you. Harmon, you see that your allies have distracted these reptilian folk and are currently engaged. However, you do see that one of them is still charging at you with Shaman on the back.
All right, I have an idea. I have a
my line.
goddamn plan,
Yeah,
Arthur.
you have a plan. Nura has an idea.
as I'm going to activate my bear tattoo, and I'm just gonna look at John and just say, "Time to fly."
Time to what?
As I'm going to throw John
Oh no.
towards the lizard and onto the fucking lizard.
Okay, roll athletics.
Toss the dog.
Toss the dog.
Toss
What the dog doing?
14.
Motherfucking shit.
So you grab him, you say get ready to fight, he says, wait, what? And you chuck him. And he lands face first on the ground.
No!
And he's gonna make a dex save as...
No! Tarvin, what the fuck?
Okay, so John rolls out of the way as the lizard comes running past him.
God damn it, I didn't throw you hard enough.
Tarvin, what the fuck?
At that point, I'm gonna go ahead and have to ask everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
24.
16.
Okay, so
15.
So 24. Alright, so the initiative will go as follows. We have Nura, the two lizard folk in front of him, as well as the giant reptile. Then Shaman, and then one of the lizard folk, the one that's on the back along with her. Then Tarman, John, and the giant lizard that they're on the back of. So Nura, you have gotten the attention of these two lizard folk as well as the big old lizard they're on. What are you doing?
Let's see.
I will say, the rest of the party is like about 50 feet away from you.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I'm just gonna have to get creative.
Yes, you will. Which is what you're good at, so...
Oh, yes, I am.
Oh, hang on, I didn't say it was always a good thing.
So, first of all, so DM, I would like to most engage in indubious rage.
Yeah, so your tattoos begin to glow, this storm appears overhead.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Joseph.
Yes.
So I was digging more into that, and I can't believe I didn't notice this playing a Storm Herald all these times, but I can obviously I create it, but I also kind of get to control where this storm is.
Correct.
Yeah. You know how we kind of did a whole thing where I can terrify people?
Yeah.
I thought of a way to do it better.
Okay, what's your idea?
So, these lizard folk and this massive lizard, they see a Goliath with a glaive, because, you know, my train's broken. It's on the fritz. You know, fuck you, Cabal.
Yeah.
So, in front of them, they just see this Goliath, and he yells very loud. The point, it almost sounds like thunder as his tattoos begin to glow. Storm clouds pop out of his eyes and mouth as a storm begins to form around them.
Okay, which of them is your lightning targeting, or would it target all of them in the first round?
In the first round, I believe it targets all of them.
Kavan, can confirm.
You pick one other creature.
Okay, so only one. So which one do you want? Which one do you want to be struck by lightning?
Let's see. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny. The one on the left.
Okay, so one of the two lizard folk is going to try to make a save. That's a 15. Does that make it?
15.
Yep, 15. Okay. Yeah, they just made it, so they're only going to take half damage, but at least they take damage.
They're gonna take 2 damage.
Okay, so the one that was struck by your lightning, he does seem a little like hesitant, starting to back away just a bit, but he looks at his fellow lizard folk tribe member, and he just kind of, grits his teeth, and he's gonna keep fighting. But he does seem frightened of you. He did not run away, but he does seem frightened.
Okay. Well, I guess I just gotta make him frightened.
Cheers.
I attack his friend.
Okay. Roll hit.
18.
18 does hit.
Hooray. Okay, let's see. That's 17 damage.
17 damage. Okay, so you move towards the lizard folk that doesn't seem as frightened. You bring down your glaive and slash him He's not down yet, but that did injure him a good bit.
Let's see. 13.
That does miss, however. As you kind of go to stab, you see this like rib cage shield that he brings up and blocks your attack with. Okay, so one of them cannot approach you and has disadvantage on attacking you. The other one, however, who you just attacked, will try and attack you. And then he's going to give the order for the big lizard to attack.
Yeah, so he hit me, right?
Yes, he did.
Well, guess what happens to him?
Uh-oh. So that's going to be that base, 8 damage?
I know, so like you said, it increases every level. So right now it's going to be 8 damage.
Okay, yeah, okay. So he is going to do the damage that he's doing here. So you take halved to 6 damage.
Okay.
So you take 6 damage. However, as he stabs you with the spear in the shoulder, lightning shoots through his spear, and his arm explodes, and his body goes flying in the other direction. Which means he did not give out the order to tell the lizard to attack you. Let's see if the other one can. Okay, so the other lizard folk, after seeing his friend's arm explode for daring to even try and hurt you, will signal for the large lizard, to come to him, and he's going to get on the back of it, and he is just going to start riding in the other direction, kind of trying to. He calls out in Draconic, and Shaman, you hear, "Abort! Abort!" Okay, that brings us to Shay.
I'm going to take the person off the lizard.
Okay, you did see one of the lizard folk that attacked Nura exploded a bit, and the other one got on the other lizard and just started riding away, and he's been screaming abort, abort. But it's not the other's turn yet, so you're gonna roll strength to try and toss this motherfucker off.
Okay, roll strength.
Yep.
I can't just attack him.
Oh, you can attack him, and okay. Yeah, sure, attack him.
Oh, well, let me attack him then. I have to add. Hold on.
You should have asked before you rolled.
Okay. 21.
Okay, that'll hit, and I will give him a con save since you're trying to knock him off. Okay, so you roll the damage for that hit, but you kind of sucker punch him in the gut, but he stays on the lizard. You don't manage to knock him off that attack.
22.
God damn. So so he gets up, literally standing on the back of this moving lizard. You just punch him in the gut, but he doesn't fall off. It's still your turn.
I'm going to try to hit him again.
Okay.
16.
16. You mean 26?
Yes.
Go ahead and hit him.
24 damage.
24. You sucker punch him off this. You sucker punch him, and he goes unconscious as you uppercut, and he literally flies off the back of this lizard and hits onto the ground. The lizard is just running now. It has no guidance. It is just running.
I'm gonna try and take the reins.
Oh,
this shit I'm out.
Okay, roll animal handling.
I have high animal handling.
With disadvantage.
Fuck you.
Because you've never even tried to do this before.
17.
So what do you say to this big lizard as you're pulling on its reins?
She is going to speak in Draconic and tell it that it's going to be okay.
Okay, so you say it. You say
to calm down and slow down.
Oh, okay. So you start talking in Draconic, just and Tarmin, it passes you, but you see it start to slow down as Shaman seems to get it to calm the fuck down, and it is speaking in Draconic. It stops, and it's good. It is treating you like you're supposed to be on its back.
Oh, hey, let's do this!
She is going to run towards Nura with the lizard. Actually, no, I don't want the lizards to take the lizard back. I'm gonna go towards Tarmin with the lizard.
Tarmin will grab onto the side and just ride along.
So the lizard that you sucker punched, you see the other lizard that you blasted off earlier, kind of limping with burns on his side, coming over to the one that's unconscious, like kind of tapping his face, trying to get him up. But the one that is, running on the other lizard just continues to say like, "Abort! Abort! Fall back! Fall back!" And the other two, the one that's burned, looking at the unconscious one, kind of trying to lift him up, and it's just kind of putting his hand out. Doesn't have any weapons at hand right now. So, Tarman, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
That's what happens when you try to mess with the rogue royals.
He looks around, completely unaware of anything you just said.
Fuck you.
Shaman is going to say, "Fuck you. Don't fuck with me," in Draconic.
Roll intimidation.
15 for intimidation.
I'll go ahead and say they're not fully intimidated. You did hurt both of them. Obviously, one of them is unconscious and the other one has burns. You don't intimidate them per se, but the one puts his hand out and, says, "You have killed one of ours. We surrender. Take the leather back as a reward for your victory."
Shaman is going to look at the other lizards and say in Draconic, "Give us those two."
There's only one there's only two. They're on the back of the other one is completely going the other direction.
Yeah, no, Shaman, we're just getting one lizard. It's okay.
Okay, I want to name him Glizzy or Lizzie, one of the two. She's
Done.
going to ask what gender the lizard is.
It just kind of looks around. Lizard.
You don't know if it has a penis or vagina, she says in Draconic.
We tend not to worry too much about that.
Then you're going to check
Just
for
Nura
me.
50 feet away from the party.
I'm just here thinking about like Draconic, used by such powerful and majestic Draconic creatures, currently being used to ask if a lizard's genitalia.
Right. Can you imagine a dragon flying overhead hears this conversation? What in the goddamn fuck?
Shaman is going to look over to them and say, "Check for me." She doesn't know what to look for.
Doug.
You know what?
Godzilla.
Nura starts making his way to the party again.
Yeah. The lizard folk who with the burns looks at his unconscious friend ally, makes sure he's okay and stable, and he's gonna approach the back of this, as he called it, a leatherback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the leatherback, as he gets a little too close behind it, kicks his head off.
Oh my god.
What?
Damn. Shaman, you had the thing kill him.
No!
You're indirectly responsible for a death.
I didn't mean for your friend to die. He kind of got a little too close.
The other one that you're talking to is unconscious still.
She is going to just be like,
Okay, guys, we need to go.
Nura, you get over, you see that one of their heads is a little further away from the body than it should be.
That's a lot. Okay.
Tarman will say the gender is lizard.
I'm gonna name it Lizzie then.
His name is Lizzie, guys. This is Lizzie.
Okay.
But you can call him Glizzy, too, because I don't know if it's a girl or a guy. That's what I was asking that guy to check for, but then he died, so...
Well, you know what? We're just gonna get on the back of this lizard and continue. However, just so you don't have any trouble, Nura's gonna go over to the other lizard folk and attempt to wake him up.
You, shake him. He is stable, so you shake him. As, Shaman, you hear, "No more leeches, mommy."
Leeches?
Well, first, I'm gonna hold him down so he doesn't try to attack me out of nowhere.
He has one
I
health. He's not gonna do anything.
That's fair enough. I'll go over to Shaman. Shaman,
Yeah?
I'm going to tell him that we're going to let him live and that we're going to let him go back to wherever he came from. In exchange for letting him live, he's going to tell everyone that there was a big creature out here and that he is not going to come after us. That his friends that ran away on the lizard also saw a big creature and are not going to come after it. Or there will be much death.
Shaman is going to look at him.
You bad. Do not come after us, or else big guy here will crunch your body.
Noted.
Bear's gonna kind of stand him up. He's gonna give him that spear to use as like a cane or a crutch kind of thing, and he's gonna send him on his way.
Okay. He walks. He starts walking, just kind of limping, using the spear. He walks past a brush, and you see the brush lift up as a large tarantula grabs him and drags him under.
Oh, so much for being nice.
There's no point now, I guess, but geez, I actually was able to use my skill for once.
Where'd it go, Shaman?
I tried to tell them to check for a penis or a vagina.
As everyone else is talking, John is just looking at all the brushes now, and he's like, I don't like this place.
Yeah. We should keep
Hey.
going. Nura gets on the lizard.
Yeah, John gets on the lizard.
I named it Lizzie. Say hi, Lizzie.
Hello, Lizzie.
Hi, Lizzie.
Bye, Lizzie.
She's gonna give it a pet.
Okay, go.
Okay, you say that in common, it does not go.
She's gonna say it in Draconic. Go.
It immediately, like, dashes. Just
Slower.
as you say
Oh,
slower.
no, faster.
As
Think
you
about
s-
it.
as-
Talon's after us.
As you say slower, it does slow down a little, but still galloping.
Whee! I have a lizard.
Nura's gonna hang off the side like one of those lizard folks did.
Yep, that.
Holding on to whatever saddle it did.
It gets to be close. You guys get just outside of the plateaus as nightfall comes.
Shaman is going to put Lizzie and tie it around a tree and give it some water.
There are no trees.
Is there anything to tie it to?
A rock.
She's gonna tie it to a rock and give her some food and water.
Okay.
Immediately, the rock flies off.
No.
I want my lizard.
Okay. So
Thank you for the offering.
You successfully feed the lizard. It does it does not have any manners, so you bring out the food and you have to pull your hand back. It's just Okay, me and Shaman will take first watch, and then Tarman and Nura.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you see something, though, don't approach it. It wants to kill us.
Yeah, I think I figured that out by now.
Yeah, I was talking to the other one.
Oh, right. Okay, so
John, keep an eye on her. I'm
Yeah.
going to sleep.
yeah, I'll do my best. Okay, Shaman, roll perception.
Carmen falls asleep in the sand. It's not
Nura
comfortable.
Nura falls asleep in the sand. It's comfortable because my body doesn't give two shits about
23.
the cold.
So, luckily it's not nearby. John is trying to look around, but he doesn't seem to see anything. Shaman, you see in the darkness a hole in the side of one of the plateaus. You're just like, huh. And then this giant centipede just crawls out of it and then crawls into another hole. And you feel your butt cheeks clench.
Yuck.
What was it?
There was a centipede, a giant one.
Ugh.
Yeah, there's so many legs.
Um,
So many legs.
John pulls out a notebook and he looks at it. He looks at, nighttime, the sky and everything, and he does a quick mark. Hey, Shaman?
Yeah?
Can I tell you something?
Mm-hmm.
We seem to be close to whatever it is that Nura needs to do here, which is good. Hopefully we'll be able to leave soon. Because I don't think it's a good idea to stay in the barbarian lands much longer. One, everything is trying to kill us all the time, and well, two, as he kind of shows you the notebook and you see about 26 marks on it. We only have about 4 more days before the full moon.
That is true, isn't it? How far are we to doing what Nura wanted to do?
Hopefully it's somewhere here in the plateaus.
Let's see. Well, I think we'll be okay.
I hope so. It's
I think.
a little unnerving. Normally, by this point, Fang would have already started talking a lot more, but he hasn't really said much.
Fang? Hello? Do you like our lizard? Kinda cool looking, right?
Yeah, he's said a few things here and there, but he hasn't, I don't know, he's not responding to you.
Well, Fang, is there anything on your mind?
Yeah, no.
Potatoes.
Potatoes. I like them. No.
Alright, then from now on, you'll be known as Potato Wolf.
But John just waits. He's not really saying much.
Has he said anything?
Not since we started talking.
Well, Fang, I would like if you were still friendly to us. Because we're supposed to be a family now.
Family.
And, well, technically, since you're connected to John, you're a part of our family now, too. So, you gotta be a good boy. I'll get you some meat if you want. I can get plenty of meat.
John kind of just looks down. He did say one thing recently.
What'd he say?
I'd rather not say.
Well, I need to know what he said. What did he say, John?
I don't want to talk about it. Just...
Did he say he's gonna kill us all or something?
No, he didn't say that.
Then what did he say, John? I need to know what he's talking about.
Let me just put it this way. I don't think he considers you allies.
Makes sense. I mean, we haven't even tried to talk to him, really. I mean, as she looks in John's eyes, we haven't really given you a chance to converse with us yet, have we?
Why don't we wake the others? I think it's about time for a shift change.
Yeah, I can do that. If she is gonna go over, and she is going to go over to Tarman specifically, and she is going to place a fire next to his head to scare the fuck out of him.
He burns to death. No, just kidding.
No!
I'm just kidding.
Far enough so it doesn't, burn him, but close enough so that he feels the heat.
You know what? Let me see. Wisdom. Okay.
That was good.
Nura, wake up. I think Shaman's trying to burn Tarman to death.
Nura's eyes just open in a single moment, just...
Tarman wakes up. Ah!
No!
Ah!
Oh, God.
We saw a giant centipede in the plateaus.
That's nice. Was it coming this way?
No, there's a few holes in the sides of the plateaus. I think it's just traveling.
Alright, cool. Alright, Tarman, let's... Okay, let's do watch. As Nura gets up. John, you can sleep in my hole. As he points to the indent in the sand. Should be warm.
Sleep in the hole?
So, Nura, Tarman, with you guys fully rested, Nura, you hear a loud rumble echo overhead, and lightning just kind of waves itself like a ripple overhead. Nura, as you look into the plateaus, you see this swirling storm churning over the plateaus, and you see lightning shooting down into the plateaus.
Roll perception to see exactly where the lightning is hitting.
From where you're at right now, you wouldn't be able to tell. but you hear, as you're staring into the storm,
It is time.
All right, everybody.
huh?
It's time to go.
Wait, we haven't even fallen asleep yet.
Get as much sleep as you can on the lizard.
Oh, okay, Shaman, wake up.
What's going on?
I don't know. I guess it's time to go.
Oh, okay.
I will say, all of you guys see this storm overhead over the plateau, but unlike a normal storm, you don't see any storm like any other clouds around it. It seems to have formed over the plateau, and the clouds don't seem to be moving. They're just hovering there, swirling and churning, with lightning tearing through them.
Nura will hop onto the back of this lizard as he looks to Shaman. All right, Shaman, tell it to go. I'll guide it from there.
She is going to say, let's go to Lizzie. And Draconic.
It will begin to move at a rapid pace.
Come and watch them. Nothing surprises us while they sleep. I'm keeping my eye on the way.
Tarman turns and just stares at him.
I just imagine John and Shaman just laying on the back. Tarman just turns with like perfect round eyes, just veins, just.
But just Tarman just staring at them. Don't worry, go to sleep. Don't be shy. Close your eyes.
Okay, so the lizard moves forward, and Nura, you kind of, you kind of lead it as best you can, just kind of tugging the reins until you kind of find a bit more of an opening in the plateaus. You see carts, carriages, horses. However, they're all dead. They're decaying, or they're almost mummified from the heat. Just in this area, you just see so many carts and carriages and mounts. A few more of these lizard creatures, actually, plus other mounts like wargs and horses, as I said. And lightning shoots down and slams into one of these plateaus right over the opening to a cave.
It is time.
Nura is going to more or less heal the lizard, and he's going to make it stop.
Okay. You kind of pull on the reins a little.
I am going to dismount, and I'm going to say to Tarman, all right, pick him up. Going in. As Nura is going to hold on to his glaive, however, in his other hand, he is holding the broken parts of his trident.
Okay. So, Tarman, you've been directed to awaken your other party members.
All right.
Time to get revenge on Shaman for burning you.
He pulls out his gun and aims at her face. Give me all your money!
I don't have my gun.
I know.
No!
Just Shaman. Call an ambulance. But not.
But not for me.
Let's see. You know what? The boots, the wing boots. Do they have shoelaces?
No.
No, they don't.
Wait.
Damn it.
I got something for you.
Then what does John have shoelaces?
Yes, his shoes do have laces.
I am untying them and tying them together. So that's a sleight of hand.
What I said you did.
Hold on. Should I get advantage because he's not noticing?
Yeah.
You mean asleep? Scream into his ear.
17.
Oh no, it's the rock!
But, okay, so as you're tying his laces of his boots together, you just feel a hand kind of gently grip your arm. Or it starts gently, but it kind of tightens more.
Neat little trick.
And you look at John and you see one of his eyes are open, and you just see that symbol, and you see a smile kind of form on John's face before he closes his eyes again, and his face becomes, neutral. And his hand lets you go.
Charmin's uncomfortable. So
He didn't tell you to stop. He just said neat trick.
yeah, but just having John's hand touch him is just just. And with that, as he's tied the shoes, Tarmin takes out the 60 feet of rope and ties it around Jamin's legs, which, of course, 26. And with that, Tarmin is just gonna yell, "The rock's back!"
Can you submit? No, I'm just kidding.
What did he yell?
He yelled, "The rock is back."
The big giant bird.
She's going to perk up.
John just gets up. Oh shit! Oh, fuck!
What the
As
fuck?
Tarmin laughs.
John just follows face first onto the ground off of the fucking lizard.
Shaman is going to lightly burn Tormin. Like just a twinge. Just a twinge.
As Tarmin looks at her, this is my revenge for you trying to set me on fire.
Tarmin, suddenly a lightning bolt lands only like 10 feet away from you. Just boom!
Yeah, that's the world saying you shouldn't fuck with me.
Nura turns around and he says, "No, that's Cord telling you to hurry up."
Yep. And with that, Tarmin is going to get up and say, "Let's go."
John has to take a second to untie his shoes. Please don't lightning strike me. Please don't lightning strike me. Please don't lightning strike me. Okay, so he gets his shoes properly tied again. And... okay, let's go. As Nura, you lead your party into this cave.
Oh, wait a second. Nura turns around, takes the keys out of his pocket, and locks the lizard.
I imagine you press the key and the lizard just makes a sound with its mouth, just like.
Oh, wait a second. Shaman has to do that. Wait a second. It's her car.
Shaman is gonna look at Nura.
You stole my keys!
Okay, please. We got something very important in front of you.
That's very true. Nura enters the hole.
So you guys all walk for a moment, and for a moment, Nura, it's pitch black darkness. You can't see anything. Shaman, you're the only one who can see, and you obviously see the cave as you're walking forward. But Tarmin, at the moment, you're blind. John seems okay at the moment.
Does he have dark vision? Does John have dark vision?
As you see him in the dark, Shaman, his eyes do not look like human eyes. They look more like, canine eyes, and you see that symbol in the middle of his eyes as he's looking around. So eventually, Nura, you begin to see light. It looks like the light from those crystals that can be found at times in the Underdark that are used for like lighting houses and stuff.
Ooh!
Nura makes his way towards that light.
As you enter in and all of your party members follow, you see what appears to be sets of these crystals in kind of a circle overhead in this cavernous room. Nura, you see bodies all across the ground. All of them being Goliaths. Some of them are skeletons, others... none of them look fresh, but some of them are like mummified. But you see the red markings. And you see that it looks like they've been cut in two. Some of them, it looks like a very large blade was used to just cut them down.
My people, their bodies. This why.
And in the center of the room, you see a like a stone throne almost, and this corpse sitting in it, this very large, almost 9-foot tall Goliath corpse.
Giant. Nura is going to take a few steps forward and say, "Are you the one wrote the message.
As you say that, Nura, the head of this corpse just kind of comes up and you hear a crack as you see the hands let go of the rests of the armrest of the throne, and you see the fingers cracking, and the head looks up and you see the long red hair coming down. You see this ancient, almost rotted armor over the body. The hand reaches up and grabs hold of what appears to be like a dark, almost burnt metal sword, and the large corpse stands, and you just hear all the bones cracking as these little twitches happen as it seems to force itself out of rigor mortis as it pulls that sword up, and you see red lightning echoing through the blade, and this sound, this pulsating, thunderous sound coming off of the blade. As the ceiling of this cavern, you watch as a storm cloud seems to form overhead, and you see red lightning flickering through it. This large, undead Goliath with the same red markings points the sword at you.
Challenger.
Well, everyone, do you ready your weapons?
I ready my weapon.
John?
I will roll.
I ready my fists, I guess.
Yeah, roll
I'm gonna
initiative.
fist him.
Roll initiative, everyone.
So just to clarify, we only get 5 questions with him, right?
Okay, so initiative will go as follows. Tarman at the top, Nura, and then this is out of game. I just want to say his name. So the character, you guys don't know his name, but Tarman, Nura, Dark Guardian Talon.
Dark Guardian Talon. Very nice.
Very dark.
Shaman, and then John. So Tarman, with this large, 9-foot-tall undead Goliath, who you can see the red markings on his body, and the red hair, so you know this to be, it was a Storm Herald at least. It is in the way of whatever it is needs to be done here. So what do you do?
I will activate my jacket, and I'm gonna rush up and stab. That will miss, because I'm pretty sure this guy does not have an AC of 14. 21.
Tarman, you take 15 damage,
Oh,
and both of your attacks miss.
well, hold on. I have one more because of haste.
Just letting you know that you missed your 2 attacks, and then he hit you.
All right, and apparently, I guess I miss all my attacks.
You do. So you move forward to attack, and this undead, despite his size and his stiffness, you attack, and he just quickly weaves past your attacks, and he slashes you with this blade. And as he hits you with this weapon, there's this loud, thunderous blast with lightning and thunder, and you are pushed back 10 feet when he hits you.
So I am now 10 feet away from him.
Yes, you are.
I use the rest of my movement to just back up.
Tarman charges in, miss, hit. He backs away. Okay, so we need to re-examine our situation. But Nura, you saw that happen. You saw how quick Tarman was, and that despite his speed, this Guardian was dodging his attacks and landed one in the process.
That's not good.
You also saw that weapon is so strong that it pushed Tarman back from hitting him.
Alright, well, first and foremost, I rage.
Okay, so your lightning begins to form, Nura, and that.
Yeah, I don't think my lightning damage is gonna hurt him.
I was going to say, your lightning shoots down and hits him, and you just see it kind of crackle along his body and then dissipate.
Yeah.
As you hear in your head,
My power cannot help you here. You must use your own.
Alright then. Nura is going to go for an attack.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
That would be an 11. I'm going to assume that didn't hit.
An 11 does not hit him. No, you move forward, and again, you just go to stab, and he just blocks with that sword and kind of pushes it to the side.
Alright then. I'm going to go for one of the things I do know how to do. I would like to roll athletics and go for his legs.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. You go to kick his leg, and it's like fucking Obi-Wan kicking General Grievous is just like, oh! Now it's his turn. Okay, everyone. Need you all to make dex saves.
So that's 22 from my end.
26.
Natural 20!
Nice.
Well then.
He is going to use one of his legendary reactions to make you re-roll that.
You mother...
Sorry, Target, go ahead.
Say nice things to Dicebot. Say nice things to Dicebot. Maybe he'll do it
Please,
again.
Dicebot. Yeah, I like your haircut.
You know that's not going to do anything.
26.
Well, it's a success.
I still...
It's a success, but yeah, it's still no damage if he makes it. So
Let me check that.
everyone who does take damage here is only going to be taking 11. However, Nura, when you take this damage, I just want you to know, it's going to be lightning damage, but it's not halved. You are not resistant to this lightning. So, Nura, Shaman, you take 11 damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so as he just yells, you just hear this red lightning shoots from the cloud overhead. Tarmin, you fucking pro-dodge that shit. Nura, you take yours, even though it wasn't as much as it could have been, because you mostly got out of the way, it hurts more than lightning normally does. Shaman, you mostly get out of the way. John. So John also is only taking half damage. So, but yeah, to start off his turn, he yells and this red lightning shoots down from the cloud over the ceiling. And now, it's going to take its attacks. Okay, one of those misses you, Nura. The other one does not.
Hey, wait a second. He came towards me?
No, he was already in your movement because you came towards him first.
Oh, god damn it.
20 damage.
Okay.
Like I said, he did miss his second attack, but he brings this weapon and he slashes you, and bam, you get blasted back 10 feet. As he tries to swing again, he does have to move towards you to do the second attack because of how his weapon works. So, but he does miss his second attack. Shaman, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to assault him. I need to pause this, hold on.
Shaman has background music as she runs up. Look at you now!
You are enormous! Okay, 22?
22?
24?
With the 22, Shaman, you have learned his armor class.
And I'm gonna use a key point to do 2 more attacks. Okay, I hit him twice.
Rest in peace, that key point. Rest in peace, that Jesus
I
Christ.
know,
What did I just
right?
say?
19 and 23.
Okay.
Going back to my background music.
Okay. So Shaman, you move forward and you go to throw punches. He dodges a handful of them, but you catch him in the stomach and catch him in the face. He doesn't seem too affected by your attacks, though. John is going to slash his own wrist, and he completely misses all of his attacks. Good job, John. Okay, Tarmin, it is your turn.
Alright, I have a plan.
Yeah, those have been going well for you.
This will go just fine. So Tarmin is gonna call out to this guy just like quickly. As Tarmin rushes up, looks like he's going to swing and immediately hold all of his attacks, waiting for Nura to hit first.
You can only hold one attack.
Well, that's just some horse shit.
Yeah, that's just the way it is. You can only hold one action.
I was literally gonna do a whole Jujutsu Kaisen just hit.
Yeah, but there's...
I mean, you still can. You'll have an action.
Yeah, you can attack, hold action, Nura attack, you attack, then Nura attacks. You would just be the start of the attack, technically.
Fine. Natural 20!
That definitely hits.
And the second one... That's 20. I'll miss.
That'll miss. And then you're going to hold your third action.
Yes, but I would like to use my bonus to slash once more.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do that.
God damn! Dice bot?
So you kind of charge in, he blocks a couple of your attacks, but you manage to land one, and then you kind of ready your next attack. Nura, it is your turn. And Tarman, you're holding one action.
Mm-hmm.
Or when Nura
Very
attacks.
good. Okay, let's see.
24 doubled 48.
Nice.
Let's see. That's some bullshit.
Okay, Tarman, yours.
Would I get anything from him being distracted by Nara?
No, because he's not focused on just one of you. Because you're all attacking him. I might have said yes if he had hit. You hit though, so that's good.
Well, fine. I'm gonna roll my second attack, I guess.
21 damage.
Hey!
That's a hit.
13 damage, and I still have my bonus action. Hey, wait a second.
Uh-huh.
If I land a hit, I believe I can use my bonus action to make another attack.
That is true. If you land a hit, you can make another one. And that's his
22?
armor class, therefore that is a hit.
Hey, let's go! Oh, we were so close to max damage. I was gonna get a +4.
That would have been good.
Would have been really good, but 18 damage, so
18.
that brings my total damage to 31 against him.
Okay. Alright. All of you need to make con saves.
Ooh, I don't get advantages on those, do I?
Oh, what the fuck?
I failed.
Well, nobody
That's
did.
some bullshit.
John, please. John rolled a natural fucking one. God damn it.
Rumbling.
I hope y'all thunderproofer. This is about to hurt.
Wait, I'm technically thunderproof.
No, you're lightning proof. Thunderproof, thunder gets past your resistance. Ooh, so John takes a heaping hurt damage. Yaya.
Please tell me he's not down.
He's not down yet, but that fucking hurt. As for the rest of you, that is gonna be, actually 20 damage even to everyone.
Oh, I should have bought potions. That's what I should have done.
I don't know where you would have bought them in the Barbarian lands, but so.
No, I mean in Crystal Hill.
Oh yeah. So as all of you are around him, he takes the sword and he just drives it into the ground, and all of you are blasted, like 10 feet away in all directions as he slams it down, and this blast of thunder shoots you all back. And then he pulls the blade out of the ground, and let's see. Shaman didn't really do any damage, neither did John, so he's not really worried about those two. These two, however, did both hit him, so he will make a decision here. And the decision is Tarman. Okay, Tarman, I'll start with an apology, because this is about to hurt. 30 damage.
Halved.
Okay, so 15 damage. He comes towards you and he slashes you with this weapon. Because you went ahead and have the damage, I'm gonna say that it doesn't push you back like it's designed to do. So you just take the fucking hit, but you feel the thunder and the lightning blast against your body when he attacks. And with his bonus action, Shaman, make a dex save. That'll be 22 damage, Shaman. As he just kind of roars out again, and a bolt of lightning hits you right in your side, basically, Shaman.
Come on, Johnny boy.
Shaman's turn. John is
it's Shaman's turn.
Yeah, John is after her.
That's a nice one. I'm going to use a key point to do 2 more attacks again.
Okay.
3 hits.
Okay, 3 successful hits on this motherfucker. Damn, that's a good bit of damage. So, Shaman kind of charging forward, just bam, 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 bam. A lot of good hits, but he does dodge a few of them. John, be of use. Why? John, that's a natural 1. That is the exact opposite of use.
John, stop listening to My Chemical Romance and do something.
John, stop. John approaches, going to stab, and this guardian grabs his arm and lifts him, and you just hear him just kind of cry out in pain as it kind of twists his arm and headbutts him. For the most part, I think the mass cushion the impact. The undead guardian slams the hilt of his blade into John's stomach and then slams him on the ground. John is unconscious. So that's good for him. Tarvin, John just got bodied. What do you want to do? That okay, 2 thunder attacks. Gotcha. Oh shit, we're going for 3.
Is gonna throw down his last smoke bomb.
Okay.
Give himself cover. As Tarmin is gonna try and shift and pivot behind the creature.
Okay.
And attack from the back.
Alright. Well, with the smoke, you will have an advantage on your stealth roll to pull this off.
Oh, come the fuck on! I know. It's just, I'm the rogue. Why am I not getting good stealth rolls?
What is it with Dice Spot and you as a rogue? It's just like, no.
So, the first with advantage.
So you do hit, because I was going to say...
For the first.
I was going to say the 15 is good, because that's past his passive perception, so...
Final one.
Oh shit.
That's
no! Oh, fuck! Oh, buddy, fuck. So your normal armor class is 16.
16.
Okay. Yeah, he got a 19, so that'll be a hit because you have a plus 2 AC, but it didn't matter.
Fuck!
Other
Can I use my inspiration to make him to reroll?
Well, you know what? Yeah, sure. I will make him reroll. Hey! Holy shit! Natural 1! Go ahead and attack!
Yeah!
I'm not high key, like on God. He rolled a 12 total. One rolled a 1.
Don't you mean on Pelor?
On
Pelor. Yes! 3 hits!
Yes, nice. You're gonna need that shit in this fight.
Damage! 62!
Fuck, could've just been a few more. God, look at all those 1s. God, Dicebot hates you guys.
And after that, Tarmin runs backwards.
I gotta get the fuck away from this motherfucker.
It's like, hold on. You know, what is it, Pulse Stole 2?
Yes.
It's like the way they run backwards?
Yes.
That's what Tarmin's doing.
Like all them 1s you think Dicebot's speaking in binary.
So, well, actually, no. So you throw the smoke bomb down, he takes notice of that, he slashes the smoke, but it dissipates and you're not there. And then, bam, from behind you, just stab him, pull the weapon out, and then 2 more strikes. 3 good deep strikes, and then you quickly back away. One of those strikes, though...
Oh, nothing...
One of those strikes, though, he tried to attack you, but you dodged and then hit him.
Nice.
Yes.
Fucking awesome.
Very good. Okay, Nura. Tarmin got you guys some ground there, so that's good.
Phenomenal.
Because John is getting a lot of ground right now. Not as much as Peregrine.
Tell me how the grass tastes, John.
I would like to use my bonus action to roll athletics.
Oh, okay. What are you doing?
Well, with any luck, I'd like to go for his legs again.
Oh, God. Nura, if you don't succeed, try again.
If that doesn't work, come up with an idea.
Okay, roll. Yeah.
13, 14.
Yeah, you go to grab at his leg, he grabs your arm. You look up, you look at his skeletal, like, mummified face, and he just shakes his head.
I look at it and I just nod my head like, yeah.
Yeah, I get you. So that
Take a glaive, though.
But glaive! Stab!
Fuck. Hell.
He dodges that attack, very quickly just kind of steps to the side.
Yep, gonna do it again, though.
Whoa!
20!
Fuck yeah!
Hey, yo, let's go!
Let's fucking go! Okay. That's actually...
Wait a second. That's max damage.
Yeah, that's max damage, so that's an extra 4.
That's doubled +4, which actually beats +8.
Yep. So that's
18.
Yeah, you math that shit.
Calculator. 46 damage.
40 fucking 6 damage. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so you just dodge. He dodges one of your attacks. You spin that weapon around. You just cut into him. He almost stumbles a bit. He kind of stands up more. Looks at the blade. Looks at you. Looks at your party. If you are to be worthy, you're gonna have to prove it. As he holds the blade up and the red lightning shoots down to the blade as his body grows. As he goes from 9 to 18 feet tall, and that blade and the sword grows along with him.
This is some bullshit.
He touched the eternal flame from God of Thor Ragnarok. No.
God of Thor.
God of Thor.
I mean, we know Thor is the god.
And those are both...
Thor Ragnarok.
And those are both gonna hit. Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm tired.
No.
The
You're
Eternal
good.
Flame isn't even in God of Ragnarok.
Oh boy, Tarmin. 35 damage.
Halved.
Okay. Nura, actually almost the exact same, except 38 damage.
38, okay.
He's going to attack one more time with his ability. And Tarmin, he's going to target you, and that's a total of 25 damage.
Ah, god dang.
Because you did a lot of damage to him earlier, so...
Oh yeah.
So he attacks you first. You kind of block it as best you can with your blade, but you're still blasted. You hit the ground. He slashes Nura. With how big his weapon is, how big he is, you get knocked into the air, and then he turns and he slashes Tarmin again. Tarmin, you get slammed into the ground as well as slashed, but you get back up, determined to see this through. Shaman, big dude is bigger now.
That's kind of intimidating. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
I guess I just keep punching him. I don't fucking know.
Burn this motherfucker.
Yeah, Shaman.
I'm gonna try to stun him.
Shaman, do you want to use, any of your abilities that you have as an elemental monk?
I said I was gonna stun him, but okay.
Well, what I mean is you can cast Leaping Flame, and then you can still stun him. You just be doing the fire damage that you could be doing right now.
Okay, I do that.
That definitely hits. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was the face that you posted immediately after that made me laugh. I swear I'm not laughing because I want this to happen. I'm laughing because you immediately were just like, bruh. I'm a horrible person, but come on, funny is
Yes.
funny.
He has to beat a 15 or you get stunned.
Okay, let me roll the thing he's gonna do to you.
Now one.
And let me then roll his con save. He is stunned, actually, but it's not a nat 1. However, Shaman, you take 28 damage.
No, she doesn't.
Whoa, hang on, what?
I jump in front of the attack.
Tarmin don't. It's
Tarmin,
fine.
Tarmin, okay. So Tarmin, you get in the way of this attack as Shaman, you're about to be slashed. Tarmin, Shaman, blood hits your face and you see Tarmin go flying across this arena and just skidding across the ground. Tarmin is unconscious.
Her eyes just sort of widen a bit as she looks really pissed off.
John is also unconscious currently. However, with that hard punch to the gut, you do stun him. So all attacks have advantage for the next round. John needs to make his save. And going over to Tarmin now. Right off the bat, gotta roll this. Okay. Nura, 2 of your allies are down. Shaman almost got filleted.
Yeah.
Big Man is in front of Shaman at the moment.
Nura, he's stunned.
Yeah, he
Go
can't.
help the other two.
He cannot move currently. Not until his turn. Or wait, no, it's until Shaman's turn, so he won't be able to move on his coming turn. Nura, this is your last. This is your last round of rage, though.
All right. I'm going to attack him first and foremost.
Okay.
25.
25 hits.
I'm going to go ahead and roll that damage. 11 damage to him.
Damage, very nice.
Now, I'd like to use my bonus action to attack again.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, that misses. Oh, Dicebot hates me.
Dicebot hates everyone. Not surprising.
Yeah.
Somehow, despite being fucking stunned by Shaman, this motherfucker is extremely hard to hit. Still, it's like instinct. He kind of just pivots or blocks with his blade. For the sake of the current situation, however, Shaman, I'm gonna say he'll still be stunned on your turn. So after your turn, he'll no longer be stunned. So
Okay.
So right now you still have advantage against this motherfucker.
Shaman is gonna go help them in her next turn, but right now... Okay, neither of my attacks hit, because, yeah.
You have bonus actions.
Nah, fine. I use a bonus action to go help the other two.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna move away from him. He cannot attack you.
He's gonna run over to John first since he's been down for longer,
Okay.
and pop a potion in his mouth.
Okay, so John is up. I'll give him the amount of health. I'll roll it, don't worry.
Okay.
However, I will say that is your turn for now.
Okie dokie. I'll help you next, Tarmin.
Well, Tarmin's the one who has to make another death save. So... Okay. Okay, Nura. You see that this big fucker is no longer stunned as his body just kind of twitches and he just kind of gets ready to fight. You see that Shaman has gotten John up. Oh, actually, real quick, I can let John attack because he was technically up beforehand. So I'll give him a chance to attack. In fact, because the enemy saw him dead. Oh, well, he would have hit anyways. But let's get some John damage in there. Yeah, so John gets up and almost immediately, he's like, I gotta help, as he just charges over and stabs this fucker in the side.
Very good.
Okay,
Good job.
Nura, it's your turn. However,
Yep.
Nura, you are no longer raging.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a 20.
shit!
Yes.
32 damage.
32, very good. Ooh. That's a spicy damage.
I'm gonna roll again to attack.
Okay.
That does not hit. However, since one of my attacks did hit, I get to hit again.
Bonus action. Oh! What? Okay.
And that missed.
Great, cool, great. Glad that the fucking boss keeps dodging out of your attacks. This really is a Dark Souls boss.
I'm just happy I got damage.
Okay.
He started using that one attack that no one can dodge.
He really did. He fucking bumped his size up.
Maybe if I strip down to my undies and put a bucket on my head.
Ah, yes. Okay, con save.
Oh, yay. 20. Woo.
20 is a success. So. Wow, Nura, you were very lucky. 18 damage.
I took 18 damage?
No, I'm kidding. You took 8 damage.
Oh. Okay.
And John, luckily, somehow actually survived this attack because it ended up being halved. So, even though he just got damaged even more. So, moving, seeing that Shaman is currently reviving people, he kind of like moves just a bit and then suddenly he disappears and there's this thunderous blast, Nura, that hits you and John. And this whole chamber just echoes. But he teleports behind Shaman. Omaomu Shindu.
Nani?
Hello.
So he's behind you, which luckily did not. It did save his ass, unfortunately, because he rolled a fucking natural 1 first. But then he did not roll a natural 20, so that's okay. So Shaman, even 28 damage. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he teleports. As you turn around, he slashes you with this sword, and you get blasted 10 feet back. John is
Elements on that?
absorb. You can, yeah. You can use absorb
I'd like
elements.
Elements.
Okay, so you'll reduce it by. How much does it reduce it by? Oh, you take resistance, so the lightning damage. So you're only gonna take 14 damage. However, that will give you a buff to your next attack, and it's actually your turn.
She is going to use a bonus action to help Tarmin up.
Oh, you're gonna move away from it. You gotta attack him before you move away with mobile.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, I'm gonna attack him first then.
Okay.
And then use bonus action to get at him.
Remember, you have an extra 1d6 fire damage to this attack.
Well, I didn't hit anyway.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm gonna use mobile to get to Tarmin and give him a potion. Okay.
Okay. Roll potion.
12. You're up with 12, Tarmin.
Tarmin, you are up with 12. You also succeeded both of your death saves previously, so.
Good.
But you're up now. This big man is not really slowing down. John is questioning whether or not he should approach, because this has not been going well for anybody. But he's going to, because he ain't no bitch. You know what? John is gonna try something. It might not work. He's gonna try. Oh, wow! Okay. John takes his sword and he just grabs the blade and just pulls it up. Lightning kind of going up his arm. And he kind of stretches his fingers and claws kind of come out of the tip of his gloves. And he shoots forward. And he grapples this big motherfucker, pulls his leg, and chucks him at Nura. Nura, you have an opportunity attack.
Listen, I'm happy about the opportunity attack. I'm salty at the fact I couldn't have done that.
It was literally a 1 point difference. John rolled a 24, and this motherfucker rolled a 23. So.
Alright.
Have you ever, and with advantage, I will say that.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah.
Well, fuck John's plan, I guess.
Yeah. He at least like crash into a wall.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I'll give us that. So
At the very least.
So you you're not sure what to do, so you just duck, Nura, and he hits the wall. He does start to get up though, as John just kind of growls to himself, holding his head. Tarmin, you are up, and it is your turn. John just threw the big boy.
I was gonna say, John just threw Nura's great grandfather into the wall.
We got it.
We get it.
As Tarmin, activating his jacket once more, rushes.
Here's the plan. Charge forward, as all Storm Heralds should.
This is a great idea.
All right.
Oh, good for you.
Damage 57.
57 damage. Hey, you can do that thing that halves damage right now, can't you?
Yeah.
You're gonna want to do that.
Okay.
Okay, so then you only take 11 damage, Tarmin.
And with that, Tarmin's just gonna limp away with the rest of his movement.
Well, you get blown back. Yeah, so you move forward and you slash. But you miss one attack, and he takes that opportunity and slashes you, blood splattering across the stone, and you get blasted back, and you just quickly roll and just start. You're like, okay, get away.
Just starts downing flasks.
Nura, it's your turn. The Guardian has successfully hurt everyone at least a little bit during this fight. You and Shaman did not go down, thankfully. Though that could change. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna attack it.
That sounds like a good idea. Anything in particular, or just charge?
Oh. I'm going to charge forward, and I would like to lunge the glaive into him, and I'd like to try, along with my attack, to pin him into the wall.
Okay. Roll athletics.
I roll my damage first, or?
Yeah, roll your damage first.
Okay, 12 on that. Athletics. 22.
22. You kind of charge forward, and you, as he's fighting, you slam your thing into him, and it stabs into the wall, and he begins to try to pull forward, but he can't get off of it quite yet.
Oh, because now I would like to use the broken part of my trident, and I'd like to stab it into him.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna give you advantage, since he's stuck.
Hooray. Oh, either way I hit him.
Nura?
Yeah?
How do you want to do this?
Fuck yes! Yes! Nura, as he kind of has him pinned to the wall, is going to actually push the back end of the glaive into the ground so it keeps him pinned. Nura is going to jump up, and he is going to stab his grandfather. Directly into the chest. And in Giant, he's gonna look into its decayed eyes and go, "You will now kneel for your king." I'm also gonna try and bring him down.
You stab him in the chest. You plunge your the broken trident piece into the chest. As you pull, he does not move, but as you look in his eyes, he nods, and you see the sunken in, undead eyes become clear, and they mimic yours. They mimic the orange and red.
You are worthy.
As the body begins to blast it into red lightning in all directions, Nura, you take 11 damage.
Oh, wonderful.
But everyone else just kind of gets down as the lightning blasts all throughout the room. Nura, for a moment, everything stops for you. You see all the lightning in the air, but it's not moving. And Nura, as you look around, you see spirits, souls, standing by each of the corpses throughout the room. All of them with the red markings, and they all look at you and nod. As you turn back where the body of this undead warrior was, you see his spirit. He's still fucking 9 foot tall. He is not as big as he was when he used the sword, but you see in his hands this blade. And he places it in your hands.
I look at the blade and I look back up to him and I go, in giant, of course, I'm sorry I couldn't have gotten here sooner. I'm sorry that you had to stay here.
All is as it should be.
As this vision fades and everyone else you all see, or everyone else, Tarban at the moment, you see this figure is gone after the lightning. Nura is holding that sword in his hand, along with the broken trident piece that he used to finish him off. Nura, you see in the back wall of this room, you see a sort of an indentation in the wall in the shape of this sword.
I will make my way over to this indentation in the wall, and I will put the sword into it.
Put the sword into it. The sword disappears and then reappears in your hand. As the wall crumbles, this portion of the wall crumbles and there's a cave leading further down. And that's where we're going to leave it for now.
Oh.
No, Kavon!
No, 100% he will appear next session, 100%. I promise, I can promise, next session Kavon's character will appear.
You also promised Peregrine he'd be the headmaster of the school.
That was bullshit.
But either way, hope you guys had fun, hope you enjoyed, and I hope anyone out there listening had fun as well and enjoyed as well. We will see you all in the next session. Stay adventurous.